Yeah, just for our listeners, when I say that I am theonomic, it's just like with any doctrine, there's a wide spectrum of, and I think people were bothered by the theonomy word because they immediately equate a theonomist with somebody who is lockstep with Rushdoony, which, by the way, I've been reading a lot of Rushdoony lately, and I think he's fantastic. I don't know if I'm lockstep with him, but I think people would do well to read some Rushdoony. I think that he was brilliant. But all that being said, when I say theonomy, I'm not saying that, I like the way that you said, I'm not saying that we take the civil law, the judicial law given to Israel under the Old Covenant and drop it right now into America in 2022. But I do think it's beyond, because some guys, the general equity, Doug Wilson, general equity, theonomy, I would adhere to that, but I think the question is not just what do we do with the judicial law. That's been kind of classically, I'm discovering, that's been the dividing line for are you a theonomist or not? What do you do with the judicial law? And so a lot of guys would say, we don't like theonomy, and so we don't like Jared and Joel, what they're doing. And then when we clarify, like you just did, they say, oh, okay, then we're okay with that. And we're okay with that precisely because you're not theonomist, so stop using the word. And I would say, no, I think we still are in the theonomic realm, in that orbit, because it's not just what do you do with the judicial law, but it's also what do you do with the first table of the moral law? What do you do with the first four, right? Because everybody, I think, would say, yeah, the civil magistrate, in terms of love for neighbor, commandments 5 through 10, this should, and even that, you still have to, you have to distinguish between crimes and sins, right? Because we don't want the coveting police. Doug has said that, and he's absolutely right. But I guess what I'm leading up to is I would say I'm theonomic because I think all 10 of the commandments, that the civil magistrate has a vested interest, and not just an interest, but a duty with all 10, including the first table of the law, idolatry, no other gods before me, blasphemy, taking the Lord's name in vain, the Sabbath, right? That's what it gets at. Should we have Sabbath laws, right? We've done that before. It's not crazy. We've done it before, maybe taking it too far. I'm in Texas, right? I mean, still in Texas, on Sunday, there's a ton of places that don't open till noon. Why? Because Sunday morning's for church. You know what I mean? Even in 2022. Or liquor stores, you can't buy liquor on Sunday. Go ahead. Sorry.
God bless Texas.
God bless Texas, right? So Texas needs some help, though. Texas is getting mighty purple. But with that,
people from California are moving there.
No, it's because Texas kids are growing up. California. What? Say that again.
California are moving.
No, it's not me. I think the Californians who are moving to Texas left California for a reason. I think it's all these Texas kids who grew up in public schools, sadly. Oh, hi, I didn't see you there. Thanks for sticking around. I've got an important announcement to make. That's the Theonomy and Postmillennialism Conference, 2023, May 5th, 6th, and 7th, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Theonomy and Postmillennialism. We've got the speakers that we've already had lined up. That's Dr. James White, Dr. Joseph Boot, Dr. Gary DeMar, non-doctor Pastor Joel Webbon. But we also have a bonus speaker, and that is Dale Partridge from Real Christianity. Perhaps you've heard of him. If not, you should start listening to his podcast. It's fantastic. Dale Partridge is going to be joining our team. We're going to have live panels on Friday night and Saturday night where you'll be able to write in questions and get them answered. We're also going to have a catered barbecue, Texas-style barbecue meal on Friday that's a part of your registration fee. All of that is covered, so you need to get there. This is how you do it. Go and register right now at rightresponseconference.com. Again, that's rightresponseconference.com. God bless.